Welcome to the surgery. I am Dr. Halfpintt, and over the course of this series we will be trying our best to revive some of our consoles and games that need a little bit of TLC and bring them back to their former glory. I want to make a quick disclaimer that I am in no way saying that I am trained to do any of this, and I fully expect to destroy some of these beloved antiques beyond repair. Also, I want to apologise for the quality of the video. I was let down by the postman and am basically using a potato as a camera. This will be improving moving forward. Now, without further ado, let's see our first patient. Ah yes, the Super NES, Nintendo Scope 6, which can only be played using the superscope. The madmen at Nintendo completely lost the plot on this. The NES had a zapper, where you could shoot some birds and a little dog. Lethal Enforcers brought out the Blue Justifier, which was a big magnum looking thing, and then Nintendo brought out a rocket launcher. I can only imagine the conversation in the boardroom for that one. Anyway, back to the repair. So in order to open this sucker up and give him the once over, we will need a game bit screwdriver. Nintendo, as ever, made things difficult to get into. So these come in 3.8 and 4.5 millimeter size bits. As you can see from the camera, you can't really see inside it, but they're little hexagons. So let's get inside him and see where we are from there. So as you can see on the front, we have two screws, 1, 2. Using not that one, using the smaller screw, we undo those bad boys up. Should just pop off, but alas, never having done it before, and I really don't want to break it. There you go, and it should just pop off like that. Our two screws have gone, and I forgot to get my cup, so I'll be back in a minute. Right, here we are again. Now I've got the mug. Fitting, it's the moustache mug because I can't grow any, but that's another story. So screws go in, and now here is the actual board for the game. It actually looks quite clean. It's mad how small they are, but you know, everything looks big in my hands. Cases themselves look quite clean. Yeah, we'll give it a wash out a little bit later on maybe, but I don't want to do too much in this one because I'm going to probably break it. Now, what we're going to need to do in order to clean this bad boy up, we're going to use not Q-tips because that's American and I hear everyone in the world saying Q-tip, Q-tip. These are cotton buds. Buds of cotton. Anyway, with that we're going to use some isopropanol alcohol, 99.9% pure. So if you're going to drink it, which I wouldn't advise, you'll probably die. However, it will do. So you get that a little bit wet, and what you do is you just rub across the front of the connectors there. I don't even know if I've ever cleaned any of these before, so we'll see in a minute. Yep, a little bit of dirt on there, not too much luckily. So you just give that once over and then do the other side. So same as before, just apply a little bit of the alcohol on the cotton bud and just start rubbing along. Yeah, you just ease it in back and forth, and yeah, this one again is relatively clean, so hopefully once we have a look at this bit. So yeah, in fairness, that's actually very clean because of my potato camera. I don't know if you can tell, but it will do for now. What we're going to do, everything else on there actually looks very good. This is actually in wicked condition, including the inside of the case. So just to make sure I don't damage it anymore, I'm going to leave that to air dry for a little while, and we'll come back to close him up. Right, I think this has now been set to dry for long enough, so we're just going to put it back into the allocated spot for it, he says, without breaking it, which he will. There we go. Put the cover back on, which has got to be clicked in. No, it ain't. It's got to be slid in. See, this is the professional sort of stuff we're after. Oh my good God. Ah, it goes in that way. See? You sort of see the back there? You sort of hook it. You hook it in, and then it's done. Then you get your screws out from your moustache glass. Mate, these are small screws. Even with my little hands I can't get them. And then using your game bit 3.8 millimeters. Do them beasts back up. That's it. And also, what you want to do is knock your camera over as you're doing it, because that's always a good start. And there we go. Looks like there's something sitting in the cup. This ain't even in bad shape at all. So, that was misleading. I thought that would have been probably one of the dirtier ones, but there we go. So that's the Nintendo Scope 6, all repaired up, well, cleaned up. And we will see you next week for the next one.